Hello everyone, happy weekend. Hope you had a great week. So we give thanks to the Lord for the week and for his blessings and protection, right? So without further ado, we're back again with another weekly review video on what price did for the first week of the month and how the whole US government shutdown is playing out on the market, right? So these are the news events for the new week, for the week that just ended. Excuse me. So Monday we had news on pound and euro. So there was no main USD news event for the week. So Tuesday we have no news. Wednesday there was news on USD. Thursday there was no news, and Friday we had news on USD as well. So for the new week, so the second week of the month usually is what? CPI week and PPI, right? Now US government data may be delayed, may be impacted by the shutdown. Alternative events are subject to delay, revision or cancellation. So for the weeks that will have the main event for dollar, that's PPI, CPI, NFP, FOMC. So with the whole US shutdown, so these news events are delayed or cancelled. So for the new week we're about to begin, Monday there's a bank holiday on USD, then Tuesday we'll have news on USD and pound, and Wednesday there's no news, and Thursday we're supposed to be CPI and PPI day, right? So there's no news as well. Then Friday we have no news as well. So for the week that just ended, there was little or no main impact news on the dollar. So let's hop right into the charts and see how the dollar, gold, Bitcoin, Euro, how they all moved for the week. So this is the daily time frame for the dollar. Each candles in this time frame represent a day worth of trading. So this is US dollar index. So this is the chart of how the dollar is doing, how the dollar economy is, playing out in the charts. So for the first week of the month, we see heavy push to the upside of the dollar. So means the dollar was bullish for the week. So we have green candles, right? So what these green candles represent strength and momentum of the dollar, right? So Monday opens up like this. Monday opens up and takes out the previous week high prior to this week forming, right? Tuesday we see a continuation. So September highs of the previous month highs was the target. So on the previous video I was telling you how I want to see how this fair value gap or this one will be used as support to go higher or lower, right? So eventually price use this fair value gap as support to go higher. Then we'll see this old fair value gap that price has been dancing around as resistance to go lower since the month of August. We see it happening in the month of September, but in October we see a breach. Then we see support using the fair value gap as support to go higher. Now this was my main focus for the week. So we'll see how the dollar hits feeling this huge fair value gap. Then we'll see Friday retracing lower. So this is Monday, this is Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. So for the first half for the whole week, the dollar has been going higher, right? So if the dollar has been going higher, what do you think pound will do? What do you think euro will do, or gold or Bitcoin? So without further ado, let's hop into another chart and see. Well, before that, what am I expecting for the new week? So since the dollar has used this fair value gap as resistance to go lower, so if we are to go lower, I want to see there's a fair value gap right here, but I don't think it's annotated right. Let me read this up a little bit. So I will be watching this fair value gap to see if price wants to use this previous month's high as support to continue the bullish move higher, or we collapse and take out all these equal lows and maybe this gap that Monday and Friday created, right? So for the new week, I'll be watching this fair value gap to see if there will be support to go higher, and this huge fair value gap, maybe we want to use it as support to go higher. Then we'll see that maybe this high might be a reach for dollar. So without we should talk about, let's hop right into our next currency and see how the dollar being bullish affected pound. So this is pound USD, right? So for the week, this fair value gap held price to go lower. As you can see, this is Monday. Monday tries to trade above, could not. Tuesday trades lower. Wednesday trades lower. Then Thursday we take out the previous month's low. So as you see the dollar taking out its previous month high, you want to see the opposite in GU, in British pound coupled with the dollar, and Euro coupled with the dollar as well. So pound was going lower. So the previous month low was the target for pound. Then we'll see Friday take a retracement back into Thursday's range. So this is Monday, this is Tuesday, this is Wednesday, this is Thursday, and this is Friday. So for the new week, if the dollar wants to continue going higher, I want to see the euro, I want to see pound go lower. There's a monthly fair value gap I outlined, waiting to see if price wants to, go lower. So there is no fair value gap in this rundown. So I'll be waiting to see if we're going to, create a new fair value gap to violate. That's a bullish fair value gap to violate to go lower, or a bearish fair value gap to be created to go lower. So that's my plan for the new week for pound. That is if the dollar will want to continue. If the dollar will want to continue, if the dollar will want to continue higher, right? So this is Euro USD. So Euro USD was kind of like the weaker pair in comparison with the pound. You can see how expansive the euro was for the week, right? So we see the euro opens up, and this fair value gap has been respected from the previous week prior. So we see Monday trades lower, Tuesday trades lower, Wednesday trades lower, Thursday trades lower. Previous month's lows was taken, and also this low was taken as well. And if you look at here, there's a huge fair value gap here that euro hasn't gone down to, right? So if the dollar will want to continue lower or higher, I want to see the euro maybe reaching for this fair value gap, for a rebalance of this fair value gap, this inefficiency in price, right? So equally, there is no fair value gap from this price run lower. So for the new week, I'll see what we want to do. So regardless, the US government is still in a shutdown, so the markets might be so the market movement might be crazy for the new week. So for euro, this is what euro did for the week, for the first week of the month of October, right? So lower prices on the euro, previous month lows has been taken. So we'll see what price we want to do next. On gold. gold is bullish. Regardless of the dollar being bullish, gold as well is bullish. So for the week, we see gold open up with strong momentum on Monday, taking out the previous week high. We see Tuesday trades up, leaving a fair value gap. Then we see Wednesday trades up, and Thursday retraces. So I was expecting Friday to dip into this fair value gap before we see another continuation of the buys. So for the new week, if Monday we want to use this fair value gap as support to go higher on gold, so see higher prices on gold, right? So gold has been moving bullish with the whole US government shutdown and everything. So gold has been repressing higher highs. So for the new week, I'll be expecting more higher highs on gold, unless we take out this, unless this fair value gap is being violated. Then I might see maybe a reach into these lows, or the small fair value gap right here. So for the new week, this will be my previous week high, and this will be my previous week low on gold. So that's what I'm be looking at on gold. So if we're going to go out for the previous week high, I want to see this fair value gap being used. Or we'll take out the previous week high, then we'll retrace lower to this fair value gap, then we'll continue higher. So we'll see. So let's head down to Bitcoin for our last pair of the day to talk about. So Bitcoin has taken out its all-time highs. So all-time highs was at 122k. So excuse me, we see Bitcoin take out all-time highs, right? Then we see a retracement, which is normal. So the first time Bitcoin takes out its all-time high in August, what did we see? We see a retracement, right? So now we see Bitcoin take out its all-time high again in October, and we see a massive drop on Friday. So as you can see, there's a void right here. There's a gap right here that I'm watching. If Bitcoin wants to go lower and fill in this gap, then we'll see higher prices on continuation, then that will be okay, or we'll see lower prices on Bitcoin. So this is Monday. Monday takes out all-time highs. We see Tuesday retracing lower. So there was this favored gap I was watching. Tuesday tries to go lower. Look at the body, closes at what higher, what the upper half, right? We see Wednesday tries to go higher, will not take out Tuesday's low, Tuesday's high or Monday's high. Then you see Thursday trades lower, then Friday gave up the close and trades lower. This huge favored gap was filled, and also this gap as well. I'll be watching this gap to see if price we're willing to go down, or we use this favored gap as support to go higher, right? So for the new week on Bitcoin, that's what I'll be looking out for. So if the dollar will want to continue its momentum of higher prices, I want to see this high be taken out, or we'll see a retracement before a continuation, since we've hit this daily fair value gap, and the euro hasn't traded into its own daily fair value gap, whereas we see the dollar hits its daily fair value gap. So this is what I'm talking about, right? This fair value gap. If the dollar was, if euro was really weak, so I would have loved for this week to trade into this fair value gap that we'll see next week. We trace from it, but hence this fair value gap is still open. We might see euro trade lower, as if the dollar wants to continue its momentum going higher, right? So thank you for your time. If you're able to stay to the end of the video, like, share and comment what you want me to talk about other than weekly reviews. Thank you, and have a great weekend. God bless you.